Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on XLK, Apple, and Facebook. So the bearish action continued today in the markets, but XLK did still hold the last Thursday dump. That was down at 56.67, this one 56.85. So the bulls still holding that level, have not broken bearish yet with regards to that. If we do break bearish, there is a gap to fill here at 55.62 that I'll be keeping an eye on. But otherwise, if the bulls can hold this level, they do remain in control. So that is the level to be watching next week for me. On the weekly time frame, we are still very strong. We're starting to see toppy action at 58 with 4 rejections from that level. But in order to lose the higher low pattern on the weekly, we would have to lose 54.25. So that's not in the picture right now. Middle Bollinger Band support will come first. So just some signs of weakness and some signs of consolidation. The market is setting lower highs and lower lows on the daily, but the tech sector is still stronger than the overall market where we currently stand looking at that daily chart. Apple is a big reason for that with the weighted average. So Apple, higher lows and higher highs, big portion of XLK, the tech sector ETF, and as long as we hold 154.63, the bulls do remain strong. We haven't even tested the middle Bollinger Band since earnings came out, so no red flags as far as the daily chart is concerned. It is still the lead tech bull. We do have the upper Bollinger Band resistance the last 3 weeks, rejecting from that level, and just looking back and assuming that that was going to happen, knowing that it was more likely than not to happen just by looking at the previous 2 weeks. But again, plenty of wiggle room to pull back here on Apple. No concerns for the longer-term bulls, nor really the short-term bulls until we lose that higher low. Facebook is seeing a little bit more weakness with breaking some lower lows here. There was a gap down at 166.01, and we haven't filled that just yet. So keeping an eye on that. And then the next key support is 163.86. But again, healthy consolidation. You look on the weekly time frame, that's still a bull flag pattern where we stand. Slightly decreasing bear volume each week that's gone by. Exponential supports, we're still right at those levels. And there's same thing as Apple. No big red flags. The bulls are still in full control. And Apple and Facebook are the number 1 and number 2 lead tech bulls at this point. So they are able to absorb this bearish action a lot better, thanks in part to bullish earnings and the momentum that followed through after those earnings. So we are looking at weakness in the market overall. We cannot anticipate that we are going to stay just fine in the tech sector if the market does see more prolonged weakness. Over the last week, it's been the financial sector that has dragged the market down. But we just need to be aware of it because we will likely see some further weakness here in the tech sector if the market does begin to consolidate, which we have not seen significant consolidation in the market on any weekly time frame since this year started in 2017. We might be starting to see the first signals of that, and if that is the case, we would look for XLK to consolidate along with it. So we're still watching exponential supports, middle Bollinger Band support. If we lose this middle Bollinger Band support on the weekly, that would be the first real red flag for a potential longer-term trend change. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a good weekend, and we will check back in Monday and see if the weakness is going to continue.